Hello everyone and welcome to Simply Intuitive Tarot. My name is Brantley and this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now it's a general reading, so the message might not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest at the door. If you do find that the message resonates, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave us a comment below. The comments help us connect with your energies on all future readings. And if your sun sign is Scorpio, make sure to look on the channel for any corresponding videos that we post for your moon, rising, or Venus signs. That way you'll get the entire message that the spirits have for you. If at any point you'd like to set up a private reading with either myself or with AJ, who does the weekly pulse checks on the channel, you can definitely do that, and we have all of the information you need in the description box below. Also, if you'd ever like to donate to the channel, we have a link to our Cash App in the description box as well. The donations are appreciated. They help us grow as a channel and make it possible for us to provide content to you. All right, well, we got all of the introductions out of the way, so what do you say, Scorpio? Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. So first, let's go ahead and draw some oracle cards just to get an overview of the past, the present, and the near future. And then we will further clarify with our tarot deck, the Angel Tarot deck, to see what the angel, spirit guides, and ancestors are really trying to tell you, Scorpio. All right. So it looks like in the past, there were some secrets. In the present, fear. And in the near future, cycles. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify these. So angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, what messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Tell me about Scorpio here in the past with secrets. Okay, so we got the Emperor, the Page of Swords, as well as the Star, we also have the Lover's card, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so in the past, Scorpio, it looks like you were in a committed, soul-tied connection type of relationship with the Lover's card here. And with the Star card here, there was definitely some equilibrium. This was a very loving, cooperative type of relationship. This was something where you had found your balance with each other. And on the outside, this looked like something very appealing to almost everybody around you. In fact, I see you, Scorpio, you felt very emperor-like, almost like you were the king of your castle with this Empress card here. You had some type of authority here. You may have even had a very high ranking type of job outside of the home. But whatever the situation is, you were looked upon with a lot of favor in this scenario. And the relationship that you were in was a very strong one. It was very strong. However, there were some secrets. There were some things that were not being told. With this Page of Swords here, there's definitely some mystery lying under the surface here. And with this overall energy of secrets, I get the feeling that there was something that was left unsaid, or some truths that were not being told in this relationship. And with this Five of Swords here, there was also, there was really no desire to know these things. It was almost like willful ignorance. It's like somebody intentionally turned their head the other way. They knew about things, but they didn't want to admit it. They didn't want to talk about it. It was something that was like better left unsaid. But that's where I see in the past a very strong, committed soul tie connection, but there was definitely secrets. There was things that were not being said. In the present, it shows that we have fear. So angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, please tell me about Scorpio in the present. Tell me about this fear. Oh, they are trying to talk. They got a lot to say, these angel, spirit guides, and ancestors. All right, so we've got the Strength card, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the High Priestess. Okay, so Scorpio, this is very interesting because there is an air of fear. I know you don't want to admit it. I know how Scorpios work. They're not afraid of anything, right? But that's what you project. Remember, tarot is a little bit invasive. It digs deep. It's below the surface. So whether you want to admit it or not, there is a level of fear in your life right at the moment. But from what I'm seeing here, there's really nothing to be afraid of. If anything, it seems that you're afraid of embracing something good, because there's loyalty being directed towards you. From one or more people in your life, you have a very loyal connection. And with the Four of Wands here, there's a chance to rectify a situation, to bring peace into your life. But it's almost like you are afraid to face the truth with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's almost like you're intentionally trying to avoid this. But with this High Priestess here, this is an energy of success and empowerment and trusting into your intuition. So it's very interesting to me, Scorpio, because what it looks like here is whatever you are afraid of is something that you shouldn't fear, and yet it seems to shake you to your core in some way. Very, very interesting, because it looks like everything is working in your favor, but you're afraid of the things that you have, this loyal connection, this chance to rectify a situation and restore peace. It's almost like you're afraid to admit that. You're afraid of that truth, some kind of a truth here. But this is something that it could be very successful. This is a very successful situation that you're in. It's something that would work out very beautifully for you. So let's go ahead and move on to the near future. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, tell me about Scorpio in the near future and side things. We have the Nine of Pentacles, submitting to a higher power. So there's definitely some spirituality in your life. We have the King of Cups, restitution, restoring something, recovering something that was lost. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. A skewed perception. A skewed perception. And the Two of Swords, breaking a cycle. All right, there we have it. So you are attempting in the near future to break old cycles. There is a submission to a higher power with this Nine of Pentacles here. So you're definitely tapping into your spiritual side and definitely trying to trust in a higher power, whatever higher power you believe in. Identifying traitorous individuals in your life, those who do not serve your best interest at heart. And with the King of Cups here, there's a restoration of some kind of a broken relationship, something that was lost. Now, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse here, there is definitely a, I say a skewed perception of things. So this is one of those things where I believe you're kind of approaching it cautiously. Again, with this Two of Swords here, this is about breaking old cycles. It's coming out victorious on the other side, but I believe that you are not so quick to fall for things as they appear on face value. Maybe a little bit jaded, approaching situations in your life, but whatever the situation is, you're definitely working on closing out old habits, old cycles, the things that you used to do, the way you used to act. You're definitely trying to be almost a new person. I feel like you're definitely on this like journey of ascension here, especially with the Nine of Pentacles and the submitting to a higher power. But I do believe that with all of this happening, there is a chance to restore something. So I'm getting the feeling that, in the past here, these secrets did kind of overcome that relationship. The unspoken truths became known, too hard to ignore kind of thing. And in the future, I think, in the present, there's a chance for things to go back to the way they were. There's a chance for things to be right again. But there is fear there. There is fear. Don't hate me for saying that, Scorpio, but there is fear. But in the future, I do see that you are starting to break old cycles. You're letting go of old patterns and old habits and the way you used to treat people and talk to people. And that is going to actually be what leads to this restoration, recovering what was stolen, what was lost. But there's definitely a need for you to change your perception of it. You may be a little distrustful of it. You may be even a little bit, you're not looking at it in a good light. And so with this Knight of Cups in reverse, that's the universe trying to tell you that there's a need for you to change your perception. Try to look at it in a good light. Try to look at it in a favorable way, because there is victory in breaking old cycles. All right, well, that's all I got for you, Scorpio. I hope the message resonates and helps you in some way. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave a comment below. And until next time, rest well.